Let's proceed with the live demonstration of CRUD operations, which is basically create, read, update, and delete. Using the GitHub APIs, we will perform all these operations on repositories using Python and the request library. Log into github.com, and once you are logged in, click here and you can see there's a settings, and go to the settings, and then you can go to the developer settings. Under the developer settings, generate your personal access token. I will click on the classic. Here also, let's choose a classic. And since we are going to create the repo, so I will click this because this falls under the scope. And then we are also going to delete repo. So I will click this also. It is nothing but the role-based access, whatever the access you want to grant, and then click on generate token. It is asking for note, and here you can see there is a token which got generated. Just after this lab, I'm going to delete this token, and whenever needed, you can basically create a new token and perform all those tasks. Now I'm going to run the script, and same time we are going to verify whether those actions are performed on GitHub portal or not. And then at last, I'm going to explain you what is written in the script. So let's try that. It is asking me what is the action I want to perform. You might have some of the repositories on your GitHub. So let's start, or maybe you have something blank and you don't have any repo. So let's try to create one repo first, and we'll validate it. So the option I'm going to choose is going to be the one. The moment you enter this, and we need to give it a name. So let me give a name, which is going to be mine, and we'll see what happens. Repository Ajay created successfully. Since it is created successfully, we should validate it on the GitHub portal. So let's do that. I'm going to refresh it, and here you can see this is a repo which got created. So the first option or the operation is successful. Now list down all the repo. So we'll go for the option 2 this time, and it should return 2 because I had 2. This is one which we created just now, and this is the one I had already created on that. You can also update it, the description for the repo, and you can also delete it. So let's just perform the delete option. So I'm going to press 4, and it is going to ask me which repo I want to delete it. So I will give the same name what I created, and this time it is saying the operation is successful and the repo is deleted. So we see this repo is here, and let me refresh this page, and it's gone. Now it's time we should look into the script. What are these operations were performed? So I'm going to open my script, and this script is written in Python. So what it talks about basically, it is importing a request, and this is the token which we got from the GitHub. This is going to be the username, and then there's a function. It is to create a new repo, and you should be interested into this is a URL, basically the GitHub API, and look into this. is a post because you're creating something, so you need to do a post operation. When you list all the repo, then it is going to be a get operation because you're just asking for the information which is already stored. And to update the description, that is going to be the patch. And when you are deleting it, then it is going to be the delete operation. That is how the whole thing works. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.